Holland, who goes by the name Baby K, took a plea deal in this case, and that deal included a 60-year sentence with all but 25 years suspended. So Holland, who's now 16, is facing 25 years in prison. That sentence.
Ink dated the G, man. Who do you think it gonna be? And we back with another story that hits hard and hits you with the harsh realities of life on the streets. Today, we're revisiting the case of Kaden Holland, also known as Baby K, a teen whose life took a tragic turn by landing himself in the courtroom, facing 25 years in prison. For those who missed the original video, make sure you check it out to get the full backstory. But for now, we're going to break down the latest developments in this case. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And if you've been rocking with us, tap that like button and let's get into it. Back in May 2023, Kaden Holland, better known on the streets as Baby K, was involved in a violent attack on a school bus in Oxon Hill, Prince George's County. Baby K, along with two other teens, forced their way onto a bus and targeted a 14-year-old boy. Baby K pointed a loaded handgun at the boy's head and chest and pulled the trigger 3 times. But by some twist of fate, the gun misfired each time. Despite the malfunction, the group proceeded to beat the young victim before fleeing the scene. The entire incident was caught on the bus's surveillance cameras, footage that would later go viral, shocking the community and drawing national attention to the case. Fast forward to this year, Kaden Holland, now 17, stood before a judge in Prince George's County Circuit Court. After months of legal battles, Holland pleaded guilty to attempted first-degree unaliving and use of a firearm in the commission of a crime of violence. The plea deal resulted in a 60-year sentence, with all but 25 years suspended, to be served in an adult facility at the Protection Institution. The sentencing is seen by many as a reflection of the severity of the crime and the trauma inflicted on the victim and the community. The impact of this crime extends far beyond the courtroom. The 14-year-old victim has since been moved out of state, suffering from severe trauma that has altered his life permanently. The bus driver and aide have also experienced lasting effects, with the driver particularly suffering from PTSD and a decline in physical health.
When I saw the barrel of the gun, the only thing I could do was call on the name of Jesus. I know that it was Jesus and his angels that was encamped around me that protected us that day.
The incident has left scars on the entire community, underscoring the deep issues of violence and the failures of the juvenile justice system in Prince George's County. Despite previous involvement with the juvenile system, including a deadly weapons misdemeanor, Holland's case was closed unsuccessfully just 2 months before this attack. This case also brings to light the broader issues facing many communities. Holland's defense argued that his actions were influenced by growing up in a single-parent household, surrounded by crime and poverty. And having been a victim of gun violence himself, these factors contributed to his path towards delinquency. However, the severity of his actions and the fact that they were captured on video meant that this case received significant attention. This raises questions about how we address youth violence and the disproportionate impact on young black men and communities in Prince George's County. The judge in this case made it clear, if that gun hadn't malfunctioned, this would have been a homicide and Holland could have faced life in prison. Yo, this story is a wake-up call. Baby K just turned 17 and is facing 25 years in prison just for this case alone. This is the reality of young people in today's society who get caught up in the cycle of violence, often because they don't see no other way out. I've been there. I know what the streets can do, and I can tell you firsthand it's not worth it. We need to step it up, break the cycle, and make sure no more young lives are lost to the system. If this story hit home for you, hit that like button and drop a comment below. Let's keep this conversation going. Let's push for change. I'm Ink to the G, and I'll be back with another one. Peace.